What is up, guys? Today I'll be talking about my current gaming PC, which I've had for 1 year. I bought it from PC Specialist, which basically builds computers based on what components you want, and I really recommend that website. First, the case is a Cooler Master HAF 912 Plus case. I mean, it's a really small case, but it's very good. When it comes to airflow, it looks good as well. It has a 200mm front red LED fan. I installed a fan controller onto it as well. It's NZXT Sentry mesh, I think it is, fan controller, and just a standard DVD ROM drive. At the top it has as well 200mm, another 200mm red LED fan. This is an exhaust fan. It comes pre-installed with that. On the side it has a 120mm red circle flow fan, which is covered in dust right now, which this computer attracts a lot of dust. I mean, it's probably my room, but that's why I've got a fan filter there to prevent dust entering inside my computer. I mean, I cleaned it last week, and look at it. And the back as well, it has a rear fan, standard generic one, as you can see, and there are all the cables that are at the back of the computer. I have a BenQ 2222 LED monitor, which is pretty cheap, and it does the job. I mean, it's a really good monitor. If you're just looking for that single setup, I really recommend it. Normal keyboard, Logitech keyboard, and the Sharkoon Fireglider mouse, which is good as well. You can check that out on Amazon. It has nice sensitivity, and it's really good for playing Battlefield and first-person shooters. And I have an Xbox controller for Windows, which connects via USB. It's good when you want to play games like Assassin's Creed and other one-player games, Hitman Absolution. Then I really recommend this controller, because it's difficult playing using the keyboard and mouse. And this is when I've opened up my computer. That is a CAVIAR black hard drive, 750 gigs, 7200 RPM. It's very loud, but it's the fastest hard drive out. Solid state drives are much faster as well, and they're becoming more cheaper by the day. I'm looking to buy one soon, probably the Crucial M4. I've got a CORSAIR TX650 power supply, 650 watt power supply. Haven't had any problems with it. The reviews are good, and it's a really reliable brand. My graphics card is an AMD 2GB 6950 graphics card, which came out last year, I think it did, yeah, 2011, early 2011, which is when I bought it was like £200. It's a very good graphics card. It plays nearly every single game, ultra settings, except for probably Battlefield 3. I have to turn down the AA and Metro 2033. But I mean, with 8 times AA or 2 times AA, it's very difficult to see any difference, really. That's in my honest opinion. So I'm not really too fussed about that, and it could keep me going at least for another year or two. I'm not looking to upgrade. Probably when the new series comes out next year or the year after, I'll just see what happens. I'm not too sure what that CPU cooler is. It says Titan on it. It was just you get to choose all these components when you go on PC Specialist. So yeah, it's a really good CPU. I mean, I didn't want liquid cooling because there's a risk that the water could leak onto your components, so I just stuck with the air cooling, and it does the job pretty good. I mean, it never overheats. Average temperatures like 30 degrees, 28 degrees. When I'm gaming, it's probably 50 to 60, depends what game I'm playing. My processor is an Intel Core i5 2500 Sandy Bridge 3.3 GHz. It's a quad-core processor. It's really good. I play every single game, any tasks it does very quickly and efficiently. And an i5 is all you really need for gaming. A quad-core 8-core processor or i7 with hyper-threading isn't really needed for gaming, so I recommend an i5 or an AMD. I'm not too sure if it's just any quad-core processor really with a high clock speed. My RAM is the Kingston HYPERX Genesis Grey. I think it is 1600 megahertz. Let me see if I can just show you that. This is a massive phone, Galaxy S2. So yeah, there it is. RAM's really cheap these days. 8 gig should be plenty. If you want to get 16 gig, you can do. RAM's cheap nowadays, so it isn't a problem. And the difference between 1333 megahertz and 1600 megahertz is minimal, maybe 1 or 2 seconds. That's what I noticed before. So it's really your preference as to which RAM you want to get. That is it. And the motherboard is just an ASUS P8 P67. It has USB 3.0, Bluetooth, and just standard features. I think it supports Crossfire, but it's only X4, X4, so it won't be running at full power, so there really is no point. And my processor, my power supply wouldn't be able to support that much power, so I doubt I'd Crossfire. And this case isn't pretty big, so that is it, guys. I've talked about my gaming PC, which I've had for over a year now, a year and 3 months. I haven't had much problems with it. It runs perfectly. I play a lot of games on it on Steam, and I'll show you in the upcoming videos how well it runs games, in case you lot are considering a similar spec. And that's it. Thank you for watching my video. Comment, rate and subscribe. Thanks.
Better tell me.